What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to the Apocalypse Hotel, this time with episode 10. Another fantastic episode last week with our funeral wedding. It was, just absolutely nuts. Loved it though. And this show just keeps on hitting, just keeps on being absolutely fantastic. So looking forward to seeing what we got today. Who the hell is this? But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. Is that their kid? Is that their bloody kid? That's the little boy. Hold on. Back to the full opening. I'm not sure how many episodes we've got left. A couple, I imagine, two or three. I know for a fact it's not a 20 episode deal or anything, which is a shame. So again, totally understandable given it was a anime TV. I can't remember the word for it. Original. I imagine for TV stations and such, it's much easier having a guarantee of something that has got a fan base already, is already very popular with readers of whatever magazine, than something totally brand new. And justifiably, because as I say every week, like 90% of anime originals really aren't too great from what I've seen. So I'm kind of expecting a calmer episode today, to be honest. Clean sheets symbolize pure hearts. We've had a lot of craziness recently, haven't we? A lot of craziness recently. Frog? No, that's an insect thing. Honestly, at this point, have we got enough space for see this place? Like, this place has been really busy recently. Might need to make some extensions or something. Interesting. Yeah, initially that gives me vibes of this guy does not want to be slurpity slurp. This guy does not want to be seen or found or anything. Maybe some kind of criminal. Yeah. Well, this is the second. This is the confirmation of that. Very in your face. Interesting. Got some kind of outer space criminal. He kind of looks a bit like what's that character from Marvel? Is that a horse? Can't remember his name now. So yeah, is this the kid? I'm assuming this is her kid right there. You got this interesting squeak about her when she moves. What was that? Some kind of killer candy? Beta Ray Bill was the name I was looking for there. Quickly had a little Google while I blew my nose. My heavy has been really bad the last few days. Honestly, this has got a really interesting setup so far. I'm really interested in like crime, mystery stuff. So this is down that kind of direction. I'm gonna love this episode. Is he dead? They got to him. Holy crap! Like, I love these like mysteries. There's a very popular one about a hotel about some girl who was found in one like the water tankers or something after a while, right? Which is always really interesting. Oh, what? Really? Do you think it was her? I mean, no lies detected. That's not 100% accurate, so. Interesting. Yeah, I used to love looking up stuff like that, like real kind of crimes, unsolved murders, and so on. I love my movies like that. Seven, of course, is a massive one. The Hannibal movies are always really interesting. But that's such a human face. It's actually a little creepy. It was the fly, specifically from the London Underground. Huh? You one nasty fly. Well, that's the thing. Sometimes it can go the opposite way. People like me that are interested in going there because it had something really interesting like that event happen, or if it's like haunted or something. Obviously, you get plenty of people not wanting to go. Good idea, to be honest. Probably the best for business. Cover that shit up quick time. So, is this a relative of his? I'm assuming just purely based off the what we look from the design, what we see from the design here. Oh my god, it's got this guy as voice actor. As a legend. Recently cast. Yeah, what would you guys do in this situation? Would you cover up? I mean, I think the very normal thing to do would be to call the police, but in this universe, there is no such police. Serial bomber, psycho terrorist. It's so hard to roll your ass like that. That really reminds me of the inbred mutant mountain cannibal people from the Wrong Turn series. They've got such a long, like, disgusting title that's actually quite impressive. Yeah, inbred, mutant, mountain, hillbilly, cannibal, savages. Got you. Are we about to take care of this geezer? Is that what's going to happen here? She's weirdly okay with washing a dead body. At this point, I think this guy's. I was like, is he going to be okay with him being dead? I feel like he's going to be pissed off that he didn't get the chance to capture him. The way he keeps talking about him. I'm also wondering what the hell did that scene with the with the with the pottery raccoon. What the hell was that about? Eh, clean, yep. Not in this case. They won't be truly clean, though, is the thing. You won't be able to clean the scent of death off these beds in just one wash. Maybe ever. This little girl's an absolute nightmare, isn't she? Yep, been so good at it so far. She's a robot, though. What the hell is this going on here? Is that the guy that made the pottery stuff? Like, what's going on here? Don't understand at all. Oh shit. That sounds terrible. Not the candy man. Ah. So she's got some kind of ability to really like replicate people really well. That's really interesting. Oh shit. Candy man, hey? Don't really look too much like the guy. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Forget his full name now, but Again, I'm really wondering how he died. I haven't really figured anything out in that regard, have we? I don't know. I think like you could probably stuff him in there, chop him up a little bit. Or maybe these guys watching. This guy's got the most horrified face out of everyone. So what they done? It's the psycho theme. Well, in this case, it's a woman. Oh shit, is he behind the screen? Oh shit, there she goes. Why didn't you just wash your hands? Spectre Washington here. You cried for that murderer? Well, to be honest, again, out of the Psycho movies, the second one's my favourite because it gives us a really good insight into Norman Bates as a person, and that's my favourite because more so it's like focused less on the horror, but more the. I don't want to go into that discussion now, but about the character. Yes, in the first one, it's just like this killer, but you end up rooting for him. I feel like that's pushed even more in the second one. You're actually rooting for the guy to get out of the strange ways that he has with his mother and such. But that's another long discussion. So I kind of love how that movie turned from black and white to color. Just bury the dude. Well, okay, that's the thing. Who's going to hold him responsible? Oh shit. Oh shit. Is he going to kill him? Oh my god. That would be quite a dark turn. Holy crap, he's turned into a psycho. Oh, thank god. Jesus, bro's gonna murder him. This whole episode's been nuts. Again, my type of thing. I like this. Not quite as mysterious. Again, we have like I like looking into like the details of like the murder and how it was caused and putting things together. Of course, you're not gonna have that in just like a 20-minute episode. But I love the vibe of this. But yeah, this dude, look at this guy looking crazy. It's lucky if he doesn't murder him back. To be honest with you, I'm surprised no one died here. What is he holding? It looks like a shard of glass, but I'm not sure it is. Oh, yeah, it is. It's like a shard of pot. Holy crap. Bro was about to murder. I mean, that's his wife. I mean, one of those things where it might be justifiable, like it's less justifiable, more understandable. But like, he only got told that from a little girl. Would you kill someone just based off what she said like that? Some people would. Some people have and do. But that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, as I was saying here, like no one's here to govern. There must be some kind of like space police, but I don't think they'd get involved in this situation, would they? I mean, good for her because she has a man that will literally murder for her. So that's kind of good to know. Also a bit dodgy to know, but I like these little guys. I hope they stay a little while. Oh, we got another little reference. Had a few references, some classic this episode, haven't we? Please let me know if I missed some because I inevitably did. Like the end of that movie must have been referencing something that I haven't seen before. Oh, he's gone. Oh, damn. They're bombs, not just poisons. So what the hell is this? I feel like it's something to do with the pottery, like them and the. It's almost like what do you call it? You know when they have those like dolls and they stick like needles in it. I forget what it's called now. I really should know. I haven't watched too many movies with that. It's voodoo, that's the one. Like some kind of voodoo dolls. I haven't seen many horrors with voodoo dolls in, to be honest with you, actually. But yeah, is it like is that pottery guy that we keep seeing a couple of times throughout the episode? Is he linked to these deaths or something? Whenever he drops a plate, like one of these guys dies or something. I don't know, but yeah, what I sure am going to do at the end of this episode is I'm going to go back and look for any more references because you guys know I'm a massive fan of my horror movies. How are these guys just dropping dead like this? No, definitely wasn't. Man, this guy's gone through it this last 5 minutes. We cover it up. Okay, so who the fuck is that the brother? Is that who this is? That the fucking little brother who were questioning where the hell he was? Bruh, what the hell? Is that him? Wow. It was surprising how he didn't grow up much last episode. Now he's grown up a hell of a lot, if this is him. I really don't get it though. What's the link between his segments and everything else this episode? They hid their bodies next to hers? Surely you could have just. Why is it framing this fucking murderous guy as like some kind of angel? I mean, one, like, why would you? I mean, we don't know these two really. I mean, the detective guy, I guess, is at least a bit respectable, but why are you even trying to respect this murderous bomb candy guy? And why would you put his grave right near this little old lady who he ended up loving? Like that just seems a bit disrespectful to her. She just dug up anywhere and stuffed him in there. But yeah, question two is what the hell is what? How did they die? I could probably I imagine it probably is explained in this episode, but I just can't fathom the link between these segments with this. I assume it's a little brother. Um, I just don't know where the link is at all. Maybe there isn't one. Maybe they just died. Who knows? Natural causes. But yeah, I think that's him. The little brother is seen as the pottery guy. Again, I'm gonna have to go back and check a few things out. But yeah, good episode. Again, a big one for me. You guys know I love my stuff like this. And it's quite funny because I've watched a fair few Japanese horror movies and thrillers and such, and they're all really good live action. In terms of anime, I can count on less than 5 fingers how many good horror anime I've seen, if any. The ones I would describe as good horror anime is like Parasite, which isn't really even a horror anime. It's got horror elements. Another has got some good moments here and there, but I wouldn't say it's an overall good piece of horror. It's fun for sure, but yeah. Other than that, Promised Neverland had some really good horror thriller elements, but again, not exactly like horror. Like, I wonder why it is that Japanese movies are so good with it, but it just can't work in anime. Maybe it's just because of the medium, just how it looks. Yeah, I mean, I know there's some good stuff out there. I think there's a series. I can't remember what it's called, like Ayakashi or something. Which is really well rated, I think, by people who've seen it. The initial episode to Uzumaki was fantastic. Unfortunately, yeah, that didn't go so great in the end, but we'll still always have that first episode. But yeah, like, what caused these guys to die? Like, what is the significance of this plate and the plate stuff? Was this just some kind of random side story? I mean, this is very horror, like having like a main kind of murderous thing going on as like the main story, and then just having some random bullshit going on throughout the movie, stuff like this. Very horror, to be honest. But yeah, how did they die? Let's go visit the second time we saw the pottery maker guy. So again, the only thing I can think of is this. Perhaps they're somewhat linked to the plates breaking, and by him breaking the plates, that's killing them. I don't fucking know. It's the only thing I can make up. And then there was one more scene with that going on, wasn't there? But I don't think that could really tell us much either. And that was before he died, it looks like. Tell you what, this little girl was a nightmare today, wasn't she? She was almost as annoying as when all of these guys turn up pooing all over the place. So yeah, that is the sun, Fuguri Ponzan. I can't explain it. Can you guys? Please do let me know if you guys got any ideas what killed these guys. But yeah, really good episode today. Like I said, some awesome references in here. There had to be a Shining reference. I think I might have mentioned it a while back that there had to be at some point, because this is a hotel, the most famous hotel, or one of them, I imagine anyway, is the one from the Overlook. I think it's called, from The Shining. I've only seen that movie. I haven't seen it as much as probably many other people have. I've watched it a few times, but not a religious amount. And I really like it, don't get me wrong, but I also really like the sequel. If you guys have not checked out it's the one with Ewan McGregor, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I can't remember the name of it, but the sequel was really good. It came out in like 2019, I think. So definitely check that out if you guys haven't seen it. But yeah, there seemed to be a Shining reference. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but the movie 1408 is another really interesting horror movie that takes place in a hotel. It's got John Cusack and I think Samuel L. Jackson in it, I think. And I really like that one as well. Watched that a few times. Other than that, I haven't seen too many kind of hotel horror movies. The Bates Motel is a motel, of course. But yeah, I wonder if there was any other references that I didn't catch. If any of you guys did catch any that I didn't, please do let me know. I think there was one again at the end of the movie here, but and like it seems recognizable. This didn't seem much like Psycho, to be honest with you. I mean, there was no gore in Psycho actually, so it had the theme of Psycho playing, but perhaps it's a case of like Reanimator, where it's like a kind of edited theme. Love Reanimator as well, by the way. Yeah, I guess this is kind of Psycho-esque, I guess. Yeah, I wonder what it was referencing at the end of the movie. What movie was this? Again, it seems recognizable, but I just I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I've seen whatever this is referencing here. Wash your hands. That wasn't good. But yeah, I like these little aliens today. I will say again, all of the kind of side cast of aliens in this episode were fantastic. These guys were great. I really like the detective. I thought he was really cool. These guys though especially stood out with their little reactions. Little slug guys, thought they were awesome. Nice introduction for her daughter. Again, a little bit annoying, just as they were initially when they were introduced, but hopefully that can be remedied just as they were. Again, it came to love all of these kind of raccoon guys. So yeah, this guy went absolutely through it. He had like 5 minutes of screen time towards the end of the episode, and all of it was just him getting told his wife was cheating on him, slept with some random alien, then going to kill him, and then thinking he killed him. Like this guy went absolutely through it in the last 5 minutes. We didn't really discover anything of the mystery. We still don't know how they died. Yeah, we still don't know how they died. We also are left a little bit in kind of suspense of what the hell is going to happen at the end, considering the little girl. Those candies are still about, if you know what I'm saying. Like they could just blow up at any minute, right? I don't think we saw the little girl eating candies out of a bag. I assume that was out of her mother's bag and not out of the dead guy's bag. But if she ever finds them, like that's an absolute nightmare. But yeah, a few things not cleared up, but that is also again very kind of horror movie cliche, to be honest with you, especially like some of the earlier crappier ones of just plot points going like unexplained and stuff. Maybe we'll see more of it next week. But yeah, if any of you guys figured anything out, please do let me know in the comments. Like I said, I'm totally lost on a few points, but overall enjoyed the episode. Really liked the tone. I think perhaps other people wouldn't enjoy this episode as much as me, because as I said, I'm a major fan of this kind of presence and such, and this kind of vibe. This is more of a vibey based episode rather than a kind of masterpiece one like we've seen in the last few weeks, I do think. But like I said, big fan of it myself. Again, let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Let me know some of your guys' theories. Let me also know again any references I did miss. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 11.